influence our behaviour. We in fact are the product of our thoughts and our feelings. Our thoughts and feelings influence what we do and why we do it. As we can control our thoughts and feelings, others also have the potential to influence our thoughts and feelings through their behaviour. Now let's take this to the workplace, for example, and I'll share with you a little story about me. About 20 or so years ago, I worked in the hospitality industry and I had a job that I must admit I disliked very much. Disliked this job very much, and we've all had those jobs throughout the course of our careers. But in this particular instance, why I disliked this job was because of my leader's behaviour toward me. My leader's behaviour toward me and also my colleagues. He was very difficult to work with. Very difficult to work with. And treated us negatively. And we were, in our workplace, we were disinterested with our job roles. We weren't enthusiastic at all about what we did and how we did it. Critically, however, we weren't concerned with how we were influencing our customers' experience. We weren't concerned with how we were impacting the experience of customers with our organisation. And let's face it, this is the hospitality industry. When you go out to a restaurant, a club or a bar, you go there to have an experience. You go there designed to have a good experience. And you go back to that establishment time and time again to have another good experience. In this instance here, it was critical. It was absolutely essential that we all engage with the customer and contribute to their experience with the organisation, with the establishment, in a positive manner. But that wasn't occurring. Why? Because of our leaders' treatment of us. And that disengaged us. Absolutely disengaged us. So, hand on heart, how many people here, throughout the course of their career, have had some job they've absolutely hated? Hand in the air. Be honest. We've all had those experiences. And they've negatively impacted not only how we behave in the workplace, but also our interactions with the customers of that establishment. And we all could have done something more to contribute to those customers' experiences with the establishment. So, leadership behaviour is critical. It's important. It impacts the behaviour of an organisation's members, either positively or negatively, in every instance. And that's where we, at Motivational Leadership Alliance, focus our attention. And we're very pleased to now be working with AAA City and the leaders to show the leaders at AAA City how they can use positive psychology, motivational leadership, and emotional intelligence to inspire, retain, and engage their staff. We also look forward to showing the leaders and the staff at AAA City how to apply positive psychology and emotional intelligence to build a unique, inspired workplace behaviour referred to as organisational citizenship behaviour. Now, organisational citizenship behaviour is an inspired behaviour where the customer is front of mind, service delivery is front of mind, and contributing to the customer's experience is critical. Organisational citizenship behaviour. So, I guess the question is, well, how do we build this inspired workplace behaviour, organisational citizenship behaviour? Well, we build it by building autonomous motivation. Autonomous motivation is the highest quality of motivation. It's the type of motivation where we act because of our own volition, because we want to do something. We have a voice inside us that tells us to do more, go the extra mile, contribute more, and be more productive. There's actually a motivation continuum where motivation comes from controlled motivation, which is the lowest quality of motivation, and that's simply where we do things because we have to. For example, we get up on a Monday morning and we go to work because we have to, otherwise we'll lose our job. That's controlled motivation. That's the lowest quality of motivation. At the other end of the continuum, we have autonomous motivation, the highest quality motivation, where we do things in an inspired, motivated manner because we actually want to. We actually want to do more, contribute more, go the extra mile. And with that, we begin building organisational citizenship behaviour, where the customer is front of mind. But how do we actually go about building autonomous motivation? Well, we apply a motivational theory known as self-determination theory. Self-determination theory explains that we as humans, we have three unique psychological needs. The first one being the need for autonomy, where simply we have a freedom of choice in what we do. And in the workplace, it could be that we have a freedom of choice in selecting what shifts we work. The need for belonging, and this is the need that relates to our need to feel connected with others, part of something, part of an organisation. And lastly, the need for competence. That's the need to feel effective and productive in what we do, in the workplace, for example, and having the tools, resources and environment necessary to actually carry out our job role effectively. So by satisfying those three needs, the need for autonomy, belonging and competence, we're able to actually improve and build autonomous motivation, which then inspires organisational citizenship behaviour to emerge in the workplace. Wouldn't it be absolutely fantastic if every workplace we went to, employees were highly motivated? Wouldn't we all enjoy what we did? Wouldn't we be more productive in our job roles? It'd be absolutely fantastic. And when I first met David, I was very excited to learn that David is a mind, body and medicine kinesiologist. I'm glad I pronounced that correctly. And David's passionate about everyone having healthy thoughts and a healthy body, and how that has a profound impact on our state of mind and our ability, not only in our personal lives, but in our professional lives as well, in our work, and how that connection enables us to be more productive in the workplace, connected to others in the workplace, and connected to our customers' needs, most critical of all. David introduces well-being into the mix. So whilst we are focused on building the highest quality of motivation and inspiring organisational citizenship behaviour, David and his staff bring well-being into the mix to bring about a greater sense of collaboration, teamwork and customer focus. So by applying positive psychology, building organisational citizenship behaviour, improving the quality of motivation, and also combining that with David's approach to holistic psychology, we look forward to the opportunity to raise service delivery to new heights, with the ultimate outcome being absolute excellence in customer experience. Thank you for having me.